Just to go back briefly and take a look at how we can have a wall, like a single wall of the house, interrupted by a corner. If we look at how we could use that to construct something like an external wall that we were walking along, or a hedge that we're walking beside, I'm going to quickly do that because I think it's an interesting exercise and it's a really useful one to think about. So if we think about this as the height of the wall or the hedge here, and we imagine a horizon somewhere far away like this. So this will be how the hedge goes. Let's take this like this. So from the maximum height kind of right next to us to furthest away at the vanishing point. And then imagine we're literally walking along next to this hedge. So we're going to end up, well, we could, if we're in the road or the path, this would be the extent of the path, okay? And then there might be a line of bushes or something here. So what we can do is go in and use some color to recreate more of this hedge. So I'm going to go like this. Okay, here's my hedge coming with different leafy, greeny bits. I'll clean it up afterwards. This is just to create a bit of a sense of a green leafy barrier, nice and thick. Don't you wish you had a hedge like this? I do. And even deeper with a bit more green, especially towards the bottom. And further away, we should make those leaves smaller, but there's not as much control over this brush as I would like. So as we get closer, we make the leaves bigger, and at the bottom we make them darker, and we can put in a little bit of blue just for some extra depth and a bit of change of color. And a teeny bit of yellow because I'm always a sucker for some yellow in the greenery to show the sunlight coming through it. Okay, so there's our hedge, and I'll quickly erase to make it neat and tidy, as if there are 100 gardeners in charge or clipping away at it all the time. Okay, so here's our hedge, and then I'm going to put in some gravel for the road. So let's go and find something there. Let's go with this kind of gravel path. Oh, I should probably be in a different layer. Let me just get rid of that. So easy to end up erasing if I am in two different layers. Okay, so we're going to put in a bit of gravel in a variety of colors, various and sundry browns. Okay, so there's our gravel, a little bit more. And now I'm going to put in green again, going back in with green and this to put in a line of bushes. Oops. Okay, so bushes coming down here, make them bigger as they get closer. Actually, I'll put them at the very edge because I'm imagining we are kind of... Okay, so this is the pathway. I'm not doing such a great job of making the bushes really big, but good enough. So this is our pathway, and then what we can do is just, what we want to do is make the height of our hedge the same as the end of this. So we can just go in, 1 second. I'm going to merge down so it's all in one layer. Now I take that layer and I can just squeeze out to get my hedge the height that I want it. Oh gosh. Merge down one more time. Okay, squeeze out to get my hedge as tall as I want it. And now we have this little illusion that I'm actually on the path, walking next to this really high hedge. Behind the hedge, we can put some sky. So if I put blue sky behind the hedge, then the illusion is complete. We've now got hedge, we've got road, and if I wanted to, I could. So if we ended up with a path like this, that gives us our illusion: hedge, road, bushes, sky behind. And that's how that kind of one wall thing, or it could be an external wall that we're beside, it could be a tall hedge, it could be interrupted here and have a corner as we had for our house. But that is the idea of how you create the different walls. Okay,